Whalawhala atu hana he tolo do walatala ke latai mai mama he ahunai. Vihula hiangai e dafikau ge fifili for the fono fo he osi e vilianga he ahu whaiumu kwa mori. Akano ni go e manga hatoi ne tatai ni e daunu mela vili halaua toko ua ne tutu ko e taki hongo fulu. Sinakai maike ke whakaholo e dafikau ato iloa e whakausianga ka tausi ai he whahenga hua whakawhili. Wamanaki ke mua mai taha whakailoanga mai he whahenga hua whakawhili he tau mgahuku e mua ka osi e tau halotolu a whakatutala mo i ki whakawhili lahi ha Niuean. Ka eke ke ono whakahokulo ke he tau tangata ne kua kautu he vilianga mai uta whakamatakau. Mau ngai ni e daunu mela ha toke tālangi ke liu takitaki fōki for whono fō. Ko e taha whahi ni takitaki he matua ko sione holo, hane whainga hua lahi fōki a lautolu ke whiwhili ha lautolu a matakau. Ke moa e daunu mela ke whakatatai atu ke he taha matakau. A manaki ni ki moa e whakosianga he tau whakatūtala nei mo e whiwhili e whakawhono fō tō osi e whahi tapu nei. Ko e pūli ne pō, kua lahi e ofo whalu o tangata he motu he onono hake ke he pulangi mo ki sia e kehe he wholinga he mahina. Ko e whalu atu motu ne kua pehe whalu tangata kua nākai maike ke ki sia mitaki e mahina, a kua tō e uha po ke lahi mahaki e tau aulu ke he pulangi ka e uhua ki tau tangata Niue kua ki sia mitaki. Ko e mera nei kua tupu ne kua hiki e tau lanu he mahina, a koe fua lalolangi kua whano he wahaloto he mahina mo e la, mo e maluia e mahina, ha koe fua a lalolangi nā kai maike a tā mai e mama he la ke he mahina. Ko e tautala hawanga ne behe kua mama e mahina si hiki e lanu ke he lanu fua moli to hiki foki ke he lanu kula mo e malu osi nā kai whai mama to whai mangaho to liu ke kisia mitaki e mama he mahina. Pehe tau pulotu ko e mahina kula fōu nei, kua manaki ke kisia alanga whā mai he tau a nei ke hoko atu ke he tau kahau, mo e manaki tō liu ke whai foki ke he aho walu i au ke topa, kai nākai mahani ke kisia tu mau. The lobbying to get the numbers and the right to govern the Niue for the next 3 years is going on this week and may take a week or two before we know who is going to lead us in the next 3 years. One of the main reasons for this delay is sorting out who is to represent the village of Toi, as the two candidates have equal number of votes at the election held last Saturday. The Department of Justice is seeking legal advice from the Niue High Court judge and is expected a decision will be known soon. Meanwhile, lobbying by Mr. Toke Talangi and Tongia Sioniholo are continuing as they wanted to firm up their numbers before the first sitting of the House to elect the new government. According to the election results, Toke Talangi still has the numbers to call for the new government. Last night's locals were gazing in the night sky in awe of what happened to an eclipse. The blood moon full lunar eclipse could be seen from different parts of the island, where some people claim to have seen the moon shifting its colour from bright orange to blood red to brown. For the lucky few on the islands, the conditions were perfect with not much cloud cover. The blood moon happened at a rare moment when the earth passes between the moon and sun, blocking the sun's light from the moon, first as a partial eclipse, and then when there is no direct light on the moon, the blood-coloured total eclipse. Blood moon is part of a cycle of 4 total lunar eclipses this year, and the next eclipse is in October the 8th. Whether or not conditions will enable us to see it next time around, many are thrilled to have seen this one so clearly in the sky. And here's the news from around the region. Papua New Guinea has signed an acquisition and cross-servicing agreement with the United States to strengthen their bilateral partnership and cooperation in military logistics. PNG Defence Force Commander Brigadier General Gilbert Toropo and Secretary for Defense John Porty met with the U.S. Pacific Command Admiral Samuel Locklear and the U.S. Defense Attaché in Papua New Guinea, Commander Scott Sherhard, to sign the agreement at Murray Barracks on Tuesday. The bilateral agreement will facilitate the exchange of logistics support, supplies and services during exercises, training or emergencies such as disasters. The agreement provides the basic framework for cooperation in military logistics matters. The overall purpose is to increase readiness of military partnership by reducing the initial logistics hurdles. Admiral Locklear said that the agreement was for the common good of the South Pacific and Asia Pacific as a whole and does not in any way commit either country to any military action. The Fiji police say they are investigating the Prime Minister, Rear Admiral Frank Bainimarama, for being in breach of a regime decree and a law pertaining to the election promised for September. If convicted of any breaches, he could face up to 10 years in jail and $27,000 fine. The complaints were lodged by Mick Beddoes of the United Front for Democratic Fiji. The police say Rear Admiral Bainimarama is being investigated for campaigning without having his party registered in contravention of the political party's decree. They say he is also being investigated for allegedly displaying Fiji's coat of arms on his campaign bus in breach of the Coat of Arms of Fiji Act. Police spokesman Ana Naisoro says investigations are ongoing. A former MP in Niuean says it's disappointing the general election saw no increase in the number of elected women to government. The top two pollers in the common role, Stanley Kalauni and Toke Talangi, the Premier since 2008, are continuing to lobby for support to determine who will become the next Premier. Former MP Esther Pavihi, who also unsuccessfully contested this year's election, says in 2008 there were 4 women representatives and that dropped to 3 in the last assembly. She says her campaign this year was last minute, but it's a shame there weren't many women's candidates to win a place. Pavihi says, however, the winner for Toi Village is still to be drawn from a hat, and she has her fingers crossed that woman candidate Moka Lealini Vaha's name will be drawn to take the number of successful women to 3. A large number of eligible voters in Kakodrov have not been registered for the September 17 general election. Prime Minister Rear Admiral retired Varik Bainimarama discovered this during his registration drive for his proposed Fiji First Party in the province. In an interview with the Fiji Sun in Savu Tuesday, he expressed his concern. He said he called the elections office and they confirmed the problem. Bainimarama announced that a registration office would be set up in Savu and another one in Taveuni soon. The supervisor of elections, Mohammed Sanim, said last night it was likely that some people in the rural areas had not been registered. He said all the stakeholders should inform his office of people not registered. Bainimarama said many people turned up to Savu town yesterday to sign the endorsement papers for his proposed party, but they had not been registered. Unregistered voters told the Fiji Sun that they could not afford to travel to Labasa to register because transport cost was too high. A person would spend an average of $100 return from Kakodrov. Labasa is the only registration centre in the north. The Marshall Islands wishes to seek opportunities with Fiji, sending over Fijian doctors. This discussion was held Tuesday between Fijian President Ratu Epeli Nailakitau and his counterpart from the Marshall Islands, President Christopher Jabon Loic. President Loic also spoke about opportunities to extend the friendship and cooperation between RMI and Fiji to a deeper level. In particular, President Loic spoke briefly about the need to explore the possibility of requesting the government of Fiji to allow our airlines landing rights in Fiji through RMI's agreement with Fiji. The visit comes hot on the heels of Fiji's recent announcement to conduct democratic parliamentary elections later this year. Australia's Prime Minister Tony Abbott is poised to break a key election promise by cutting funding to the ABC, with the question now being how much money should be cut. In a pledge his college are now wishing he never made, Abbott said on the night before the 2013 elections, no cut to education, no cuts to health, no change to pensions, no change to the GST, and no cuts to the ABC or SBS. But the Prime Minister and his colleagues on the Expenditure Review Committee, the powerful cabinet group responsible for finding billions of dollars worth of budget savings, are considering a number of proposals for trimmings the ABC's budget. All proposals involve cuts to the ABC, and conversations are now being had about how deep to cut and what cuts are politically feasible. Fairfax Media believes one of the options involves introducing an efficiency dividend to the ABC budget, an annual funding reduction used to achieve deep and continuous cuts to government's agencies. And finally, the medals that athletes will compete for at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow have been unveiled. The gold, silver and bronze medals were displayed at an event at Kelvin Grove Art Gallery to mark 100 days to the Games opening ceremony on 23rd of July. Organisers reveal that more than 1,380 medals would be awarded at 261 medal ceremonies during the Games. Each of the medals weighs 100 grams and is being handmade by expert jewellers at the Glasgow School of Art. The medals were designed by Glasgow-based artist and lecturer Jonathan Boyd. The artist uses digital technologies in his work, as well as handcraft skills and traditional metalworking techniques. And those are our news for today.